So I have a problem. Last episode we made this great oil thing, but the problem is it's really far away, 2,000 meters, and getting there even with the Hypertube setup that we have takes way too long. So I was thinking of using a Hypertube cannon instead. I looked up the basics of how they work, but before we get started let's just do some quick napkin math to make sure that it'll work fine and we can have a rough starting point. Being the engineer that I am, I had to make a few assumptions, so here they are. Then using some pretty basic equations I could find out that I would need to be roughly 1,227 meters up, which is a very long way. I need a lot of materials. So let's get that going first. Alright, okay, so according to the calculations we need 2,452 iron plates. So that is a lot of iron plates. Cool. Right, okay, so now we have all of the amounts of the things, the plates, rods and concrete that we need. So now we're going to build it on top of this hill. That looks about right there. Toggle building mode. Now, let's go. Oh my god. You can see everything in this game from up here. What's that? Well, you can see there's the oil all the way over there. No, that's the wrong one. It's all the way over there. That's the oil. That's our quick wire, whatever you call it, production. That is how far, that seems so close now. I feel like I can just jump down to get there, but that's where our coal production is, and the second water source for the coal power, that's that there. This is the lake for the first coal power. You can see all the buildings have actually rendered out because we're so high up. That's the coal over there. That coal seems so far. That's the steel production down there. There's our first coal vein. Oh my god, there's so much stuff everywhere. This is crazy. We haven't even touched this sandy biome yet, by the way. I mean, we've walked into it like once, but I'm not counting that. There's so much more stuff everywhere that we've never even been close to before. Also, I have a feeling that this all isn't actually explorable territory. Just by looking at how these waterfalls kind of just end. So I think that this is just how they create the void, so you can't go in there. Can't go over there because that's just ocean. So I think that's the edge of the map. You can probably go over there, but I don't know where the actual limit is. But this is so big. Wait. Impressively sized. Also, by the way, space elevator. We're above the space. Okay, I have to see this. This is definitely a waste of time, but I have to land on top of this because I haven't done it and I want to. Whoa, what? So they never expected you to be up this high, very clearly. Where's the edge of this? Where does this end? I'm very scared now. I don't know. We're dealing in uncharted territory. Okay, there we go. We finally ended it now. I'm hoping I can make it back across to here with the fuel that I have. Otherwise, it's going to be a much longer... Yes, nice, okay, cool. Now I just have to climb back up again. Right, well now the massive pillar to the sky has been made. The next thing is figuring out a way that we can put our actual hypertubes up there. Because you can't just place them in midair, surprisingly. So the way that I think I'm going to do it is get foundations. Finally do that thing and then build up to the skies and, set it on top of that. By the way, I just figured this out the other day. I did not know you could do this. But you can slide. You can go super fast and slide. I didn't know that. I was just looking through the controls to see if I was missing something, and yes, I was in fact missing something. Alright, okay.
Milestone reached.
Now,
Several
foundations.
new structures are now available for improving factory organization. Foundations provide a building grid, which makes it easier to manage placement of any structure. In the event that you are experiencing amnesia for all events prior to planetfall, be reassured that memories of beloved humans and/or animals would have only been distractions from your important mission.
Okay, so I think I can't place foundations if it's not on the actual ground itself, which, that makes sense. Okay, now, what I've heard is that there isn't actually physics in this game. So in theory, we're going to need a lot more plates and concrete, but in theory, as long as I have just a line of walls going up, that's all I need to be able to connect things to it, which I'm hoping is the case. We can crouch run now, get that speed going. That should be enough of those. Now let's get some more plates. That should be more than enough plates. Right, okay. Now we can go to the skies, part 2. That wasn't that bad to do, it took a little while, but it was pretty mindless work. Just put some Spotify on the background and then I just went up and up and up and I got there in the end. But now it's time to go on to the next step. The next thing we have to do is build out a massive thing going in this direction. So what I've heard is that you use 17 of the Hypertube entrances, because I think, so the way it works is, right, apparently, every entrance that you go through gives you a speed boost, and the time that you spend travelling horizontally or downwards also gives you a speed boost. I also forgot we need to get power up here, which is slightly unfortunate. Building the power poles up was a fair bit harder than just building up normally, because I had to keep jumping around to the back to place foundation and then bring the power pole up. But while I was doing this, I learned something really neat about foundations. Apparently these foundations have like snap points on them. Like over here, right, you can see it like snaps to certain places. I did not know that. Right, okay, so I found this actually excellent guide by a guy called Toaster Gaming on YouTube. And he explained it really well. What we do is we take our support and then we put them back to back. No, sorry, we don't do that. I was lying. Liar! What we do is we take a Hypertube, put it there. Oh, there you go. You just do that. Alright, and now this is created. Now again, if you want a complete guide on how to build it, Toaster Gaming has a great guide. He includes like a full explanation as well towards the end of how this all works. It's really interesting, so I'd highly recommend going to look at that. But, oh my god, what's that over there? Apparently that's a starting area over there, which I didn't know about. I think that's one over there as well. It's like the rocky forest or something like that. I forgot what they call it. Anyways, I'm going to create a save state, just because it's likely going to go wrong, and I don't want to have to walk back from wherever I end up. So here we go. Okay. Oh, we're going. Well, we overshot that one a little bit. I know there's a death boundary out here as well. Oh my god, what is that? Stop flying, no, stop, horizontal velocity, stop. This is not supposed to be this fast. Oh my god. I don't know where I am, but I'm here now. How on earth have I survived that one? I mean, I understand exactly how I survived that one, I'm just built different, but I'm over here now. This is the coolest thing that's ever been created. You can even see the platform up there. Oh my god. Whoa, okay, well, since I'm going to have to load the save anyways, it doesn't really matter what we do. I just kind of want to explore a bit, see what's around here. Because likely I'm not going to come back to this area for a very long time. So I want to know what this is. Oh my god. Okay, first thing. A geyser. Does that hurt? No, it doesn't. I thought it'd push me up in the air, but whatever. Oh, what are these things? Oh, those are... Oh, no. No, get away. Oh. No. Okay, I don't like this. I'm going back to my home. Load game. Oh, no. Hi there. No, I didn't want to come here. I wanted to go there. Well then, that was fun. Also, I think my calculations were very wrong, by the way. Do you reckon that we could jump on top of one of these manta rays? I don't have enough velocity in that direction to get there, but if I did, would it be possible? Building the ground launcher was very simple. It was literally just copying the same steps that I'd done up at the very top, but down here again. If you want a more detailed guide, Toaster Gaming on YouTube, it's a great guide, highly recommend. But at the end I added one small change where I basically took the exit and pointed it directly up because I wanted to go up, so you know that makes sense. On one of the test runs when I was falling back down, there was something that I wanted to test. You know what's a cool thing to test actually? I want to see if there is the Minecraft style water doesn't have any, like, you know, water doesn't hurt you idea. Right, let me try to get over there first. This is gonna be slightly rough actually. Oh, oh no. Well, I hope I make the water, otherwise I'm very dead. Come on, I believe. Oh, it's so close. So close. Please. I make it. Ooh. Okay, it does work like that. Nice. I'm glad it did work, because if it didn't, my character would not be having a very fun time right now. I believe the term would be a human smoothie. And then, after making a few more modifications, like changing the amount of Hypertube launchers, it was finally ready for the final test. Okay, let's go. Oh, this sends you very quickly. And very high. Oh wait, I have to move out of the way, don't I? Because I forgot this platform extends backwards, but... And... Alright, if we time it right... Okay, well, yeah, it does overshoot a little bit. It's fine. It gives you a little bit of a view before you come back down, you know? It's all for the aesthetics. Now... If I just pop in right there... And we're off. Okay. Now I can start steering in the air. I don't know what that is, by the way. Come on. We make it. We make it. I'm flailing wildly, but we make it. And there's the sand mode over there, look at that. So cool. Come on. Do we overshoot? We overshoot a little bit, unless corrective action is possible. And then we just do it. Look at that. Perfect. A perfect landing. It could not be better than that. Now, a slightly difficult problem is I have no way to get back. And that should be a problem for another day, because I don't want to do that entire process over here again, because it will take a very, very long time. So for now, we're just going to do this very primitive, basic Hypertube to go back. But now it works. We know that the ultimate human cannon launcher Supreme 5569 actually works. And also, another cool thing is there's a lot of unused capacity. I only use like a quarter of its potential. If I use its full thing, I could go to the other side of the map. But right now I have nothing that far out that actually needs something like that. So we can just keep it as it is for now. That looks majestic, standing next to the space elevator, just going above it. Oh, that looks amazing. See, this is why games like this are so much fun, because you can do things like this that make absolutely no sense, but work amazingly well. And that was it, the Hypertube cannon had been built in the sky and could send us way further than we needed to, but you know, it did the job that it was built to do. So I call that a success. This was a really fun project to make. I like these whole parts of Satisfactory where it's just weird and wonderful things that, you know, shouldn't really work, but do. It's just great fun. Well, I was just looking through the settings real quick to see if I can find some controls, and I found this, arachnophobia mode, so we can deal with those weird spider looking things by replacing them with cats. That's definitely going on.